emissive power is matlab, I told you as a continuation part for our heat transfer. We have studied what is conduction, what is convection, and what is radiation. And important conduction, we have solved the problems also, conductivity, series, parallel, and everything whatever is related to conduction. Then convection, we have seen formula of convection, we have seen types of convection, forced, natural convection, we have seen how they act, what are the formulas for them. And convection is a bit complicated procedure to write the equation. A simple equation we have learned as far as our 11th and 12th syllabus is concerned. And when it is comes to radiation, we have seen Kirchhoff's law. What is energy incident, energy radiated, energy reflected, energy absorbed, energy transmitted, what's a black body. All these things have been, we have seen. Good radiators, good emitters are good absorbers as well, right? So now there are some important terms that you need to know in when it's coming to radiation topic. And one such important term is emissive power. What is it?
Emissive power.
Emissive power is energy radiated per unit time per unit area. Energy radiated per unit time per unit area. It is also called as intensity of radiation. That means otherwise it's also called as radiant emittance. But mostly emissive power they'll use.
Radiant what?
Radiant emittance. Mostly the word that will be used is emissive power only. Okay. So it depends upon the nature of the surface and temperature of the surface. And it's maximum for perfectly black body. Max emissive power will be maximum because I told you, right, perfect black bodies are good absorbers. That means 100% that light, perfectly black body means 100% the light is incident, that entire
It is
energy is
absorbed.
absorbed. And if good absorber, it's a good absorber.
Good radiators.
And good emitters as well. That means emissive power will be maximum or not? Maximum for perfectly black body. And minimum for
Gray.
smooth shining white body. Okay. Got it? So okay, next. Did you understand? And this formula can be written as E is equal to energy, that is Q, by area. Per unit area means divided by area we do. Per unit time means divided by time we do. Got it? Is emissive power. Shall I go ahead? There is a term
Just
called.
a minute, sir. Please, can you show last slide? Area.
Very important. Okay, we'll study how we can relate. Next coming as spectral emissive power. I told you when a body is radiating, I told you that radiation will not be of a single wavelength.
It is a spectrum like electromagnetic.
So it will different wavelengths of, but for a particular temperature, a particular wavelength will be emitted maximum. Okay. So now spectral emissive power means emissive power corresponding to a particular wavelength. That means suppose 1000 Kelvin body is there, it will have a variation of wavelength that is being generated and emitted. Okay, but a particular wavelength there will be maximum emission of energy that occurs at that particular wavelength. Okay. But every wavelength will be having some energy, right? Corresponding energy.
Yes.
So that's why the energy radiated by that particular wavelength is called as spectral emissive power. Got it?
मतलब different spectrum will have different emissive power.
So all together is total emissive power.
Okay.
That means suppose this wavelength will be some energy will be radiated, right? Suppose total energy radiated is what? Suppose Q total. That will be wavelength energy emitted due to first wavelength, lambda 1, energy emitted due to second wavelength, energy emitted due to third wavelength, like that. The entire energy combined is total emissive power, total energy or not?
Yes.
Then we know this total energy by area by time is emissive power, right?
Yes.
Per particular wavelength energy, that is Q lambda 1 by A T, can also be written as E lambda. Got it? Emissive power, spectral emissive power, we can call it as. That particular wavelength energy emitted or emissive power corresponding to particular wavelength is called as spectral emissive power. Okay.
Yes.
The emissive power
Emissive power
corresponding to
corresponding to
a particular wavelength is called
spectral emissive power.
spectral emissive power. Okay. That particular wavelength energy radiated or energy emitted is called, that particular emissive power corresponding to particular wavelength is called as spectral emissive power. Got it?
Yes.
Now, if you want to get, that means it's like that particular second, what is the displacement, right? But if you want to get the entire displacement, what you will get? Integral VDT you will do, right? Like that here in.
Yes.
If you want to get total energy, that means area under the curve is, right? Area under the particular curve, right?
हाँ.
Then we can write this.
Integrate करेंगे.
So that means integration of E lambda D lambda. That particular emissive power into its lambda, and another emissive power at another wavelength into its lambda. Like that, if you keep on adding the entire area, from 0 to infinity, all the wavelengths, we will get the total emissive power. Got it?
Okay.
Got it? This is interesting. But the most important formula is this one, is emissive power formula. But these things also sometimes can be rarely used. Got it?
Yes.
Okay, shall I go ahead? Now coming to spectral absorptive power. Similarly, it will be wavelength corresponding to when energy is absorbed will be there, na? Wavelength corresponding to a particular emissive power is called as spectral absorptive power. Got it?
नहीं statement नहीं समझा.
Okay. Suppose a body is there, energy will be absorbed, right? When energy is absorbed, depending upon the temperature difference and all, the absorption spectrum also will be varying, right? The energy that is associated with a particular wavelength during absorption is called as spectral absorptive power. Like how spectral emissive power is there, like similarly spectral absorptive power. These are not taught in your class? No? Okay. A lambda. That means total absorptive power is equal to, again similarly, absorption and emission, I told you, right? The good absorbers are good emitters. That means while emission, I gave you these two formulas. What is this? Emissive power and
spectral emissive power.
Emissive power means total energy emitted divided by area per unit area per
Area
unit
into time.
per unit area, per unit time, we have to call it like this. Okay.
Hmm.
This is emissive power, and emissive power corresponding to particular wavelength is spectral emissive power, right?
Yes.
Similarly, if it is an emitter, it is an absorber as well, right?
Yes.
So
तो
that
इसका फॉर्मूला कैसे बनेगा?
absorption का मैं अलग फॉर्मूला बताऊंगा कैसे लिखना है. गुड एमिटर्स और गुड एब्जॉर्बर्स, वो पॉइंट्स आपको एक इक्वेशन मिलेगा, आपको दिखाऊंगा वो चीज, ठीक है. Then that wavelength corresponding to particular absorbing energy is called as spectral absorptive power. Got it? Total absorption, if we want to do, again what we have to do, integration of all the
Integration.
a lambda d lambda. Got it? The same concept here be, but there it is emission, this here it is
Absorption.
absorption. Got it?
Got.
Now there is a very important 5-star term. These are all, every term is important. Similarity is there. Emissive power, spectral emissive power, absorptive power already I told you, but again I will get back to that absorptive power in a short time, in a short amount of time.
And spectral absorptive power.
But the most important one is emissive power is one term where you frequently use it and examiners are asked it. And this is another term and confused also.
Emissivity.
That emissivity is equal to emissive power of a body, that first term I told you, emissive power of a body, to emissive power of a black body at that temperature. Because every temperature is different, I told you. Emissive power will depend upon the nature of the surface and also temperature of the substance. Did I tell you or not? But every temperature, emissive power of a body will vary or not? Isn't it? So emissive power of a body,
But for black body, it will be constant.
it will be maximum. No, for black body also temperature if you change. Suppose if a black body is 1000 Kelvin, surrounding is 500 Kelvin, there will be radiation more than absorption. So, but radiation will be very high. But again, if it is a 100 Kelvin, here absorption will be very high. Got it? But here emissive power will be different. Here emissive power will be different. Are you getting this? But I told you emissive power of a black body is maximum, right? E for black body is
Maximum.
at that temperature. So with black body, you compare any other body. What is the emissivity of a body, or another term will be there. This will be called as coefficient of emission.
This is E now, but
This is also E.
emissivity has other name. Okay.
Other name, coefficient of emission. Okay. So now emissivity is called as emissive power of a body. That means some other times examiners mention will be like this: energy radiated per second per unit area. That means nothing but emissive power. Or otherwise they will say for a given body area will be same, right? Identical body. So energy emitted per time, unit time, radiated power emitted per second divided power emitted by the body divided by power emitted by the black body at that particular temperature. Got it? dq by, I'll tell you, q by at, right? Q by t can be written as power or not?
Yes.
For a
Q
given
by T is power.
for a given body area will be same, right? Two cases mein. So they will tell power radiated power of a body to radiated power of the black body at that temperature. Got it? He can mention like this also, but like A he is not considering now, matlab in formula. But A also we have to consider proper formula mein. Okay?
Yes.
What is
Then
emissivity?
what is a difference between this emissivity and the relative emissivity?
What is relative emissivity?
It's a radiation emitted by a gray body upon emitted radiation by a black body.
The gray body, black body means any body. He wants to say it's not perfectly black body.
Okay.
That and this are same. Here I told you emissive power of a body. Body means I didn't mention gray body in the sense they want to say it's not a black body. Gray body does not have any meaning, any body.
वो दे हैव गिवन मतलब टू डिफरेंट थिंग्स.
हाँ
इमिसिव पावर,
ये
इमिसिविटी में बोला है कि मतलब जो जितना एब्जॉर्ब किया उतना ही रेडिएट किया, ऐसे टाइप.
परफेक्ट ब्लैक बॉडी इज हैविंग मैक्सिमम एमिसिव पावर, राइट? देखो आपका क्लास में एवरेज मार्क का मान ले भी, ठीक है, नहीं टॉपर के साथ कंपैरिजन चल रहा है फॉर सपोज एग्जाम में, टॉपर को इतना मार्क्स आया, आपको कितना मार्क्स आया, पेपर टफ आया, आप बोलोगे किसी को सर बहुत टफ आया, क्या करेगा? टॉपर का मार्क्स उठाएगा, है ना? नहीं, वो बोलेगा उसका मार्क्स के कंपैरिजन में करेगा ना? नहीं, हाफ आप आधा मार्क्स ही आया टॉपर को जितना है उसमें। सपोज 180 के कोई एग्जाम है, आपको 90 मार्क्स ही आया है पर टॉपर को 100 ही है, कंपैरिजन 180 से नहीं चल रहा है अभी, पेपर बहुत टफ है इसलिए टॉपर को भी 100 मार्क्स ही आया है, तो आप 90% ऑफ परफॉर्मेंस ऑफ टॉपर, राइट? दैट मींस आपका मार्क्स बाय टॉपर का मार्क्स। आर यू एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड?
Okay, हाँ.
डिड यू अंडरस्टैंड द कंपैरिजन?
We are comparing with black body here.
बिकॉज उस पर्टिकुलर टेम्परेचर में मैक्सिमम एमिशन किसका होता है? ब्लैक बॉडी से ऊपर कोई एमिट नहीं कर सकता है, बिकॉज परफेक्टली ब्लैक बॉडी के ऊपर कोई एमिट नहीं कर सकता है, राइट?
Yes.
तो उस पर्टिकुलर बॉडी का एमिसिविटी कैसे कंपेयर करते हैं? एक जो भी बॉडी आपने लिया उस एग्जैक्ट डायमेंशंस का एक और बॉडी लिया, या तो डायमेंशन के उसका एग्जैक्ट टेम्परेचर के एक और ब्लैक बॉडी लिया, उसका एग्जैक्ट डायमेंशन के एक और ब्लैक बॉडी लिया, तो अभी इस बॉडी के एमिसिव पावर डिवाइडेड बाय एमिसिव पावर ऑफ दैट ब्लैक बॉडी एट दैट पर्टिकुलर टेम्परेचर इज कॉल्ड एज एमिसिविटी और कोएफिशिएंट ऑफ एमिशन। गॉट इट?
Got.
Comparison, what do you say? Emissive power of a body or a gray body in your book, whatever it is given, at that temperature divided by emissive power of a black body at that given temperature is defined as a emissivity. So emissivity and emissive power both are different. ठीक है? Now you tell me what is emissivity of a black body? Emissivity, E of a perfectly black body.
1.
क्यों? emissive power, the numerator also it will be emissive power of a black body, denominator also it will be emissive power of a black body, both gets cancelled. Got you? Did you understand this?
हाँ.
Because I told you emissive power of a any body divided by emissive power of a black body, right? At that temperature,
Yes.
at that temperature
तो इसको यूनिट भी नहीं होगा कुछ.
हाँ नहीं होगा। तो देखो emissive power of any body, instead of it I will write it as denominator only, numerator I will write. They will cancel and one you will get or not. This is another important conclusion. E is equal to 1 for perfectly
Black body.
Did you understand the concept? Why it is 1?
Yes.
खुद के साथ कंपैरिजन हो रहे, व्हाट इज द टॉप परफॉर्मेंस? 100%, कुछ कितना भी मार्क्स आए हो
अगर 100 दोनों का आया तो सेम ही होगा ना.
हाँ, तो वैसे भी सोच सकते हैं, तो टॉपर का इक्विवेलेंट परफॉर्मेंस भी आ गया, ठीक है? मैक्सिमम परफॉर्मेंस इज इक्वल टू 1। मैं आपको एक चीज बोला, a प्लस टी प्लस आर, वहां एक चीज बोलती इज इक्वल टू 1 बोला ना?
हाँ, वो मतलब इंसिडेंस से इक्वल होता है, एब्जॉर्प्शन, ट्रांसमिशन.
अगर t 0 है, रिफ्लेक्शन 0 है, ये इज इक्वल टू 1 बनता है, याद है बोला मैंने उस समय? मैंने ये भी बोला परफेक्ट ऑब्जर्वर इज व्हाट? परफेक्ट ब्लैक बॉडी,
परफेक्ट रेडिएटर्स और इमिटर्स,
परफेक्ट ब्लैक बॉडी, राइट? दैट मींस परफेक्ट ब्लैक बॉडी के लिए ए भी 1 है, ई भी 1 है। आर यू एबल टू अंडरस्टैंड?
यस.
दैट मींस ई इज इक्वल टू ए, कैन यू राइट और नॉट? दिस इज किरचॉफ्स लॉ। किरचॉफ्स लॉ इक्वेशन में बताना चाहता था ना मैं, तो दिस इज द किरचॉफ्स लॉ। दैट मींस emissivity and absorptivity are 1 for black body, and for any body also emissivity is equal to absorptivity. E is equal to A. Any body, because absorptivity घटेगा, emittivity भी घटेगा। जितना ज्यादा रेडिएट कर सकते हैं उतना ज्यादा अब्सॉर्ब भी कर सकते हैं ना?
Yes.
किरचॉफ्स लॉ से निकलता आते गुड अब्सॉर्बर्स और गुड एमिटर्स, दैट मींस E is equal to A। ये देखो ब्लैक बॉडी के लिए क्या है, ई भी बना है, ये भी बना है, नहीं है? ऐसे कोई भी बॉडी के लिए भी ई जितना होता है ये भी उतना होता है। ई बहुत कम है तो ये भी कम है, समझा? तो थियोरेटिकल स्टेटमेंट को ये मैच हो रहे नहीं हो रहे?
हो रहा है।
हम्म,
एक और था जो हमने किया था ना वो कल, इंसिडेंट इज इक्वल टू ए प्लस टी प्लस आर।
हाँ
उसमें उन्होंने परफेक्ट ट्रांसमीटर को थर्मान
हाँ, तो
थर्मैटिक्स
थ्योरी
बोला।
आप पढ़
क्या
सकते
होता
हैं।
है
नहीं,
वो, क्या
परफेक्ट,
होता है उसका मीनिंग?
परफेक्ट ट्रांसमीटर मतलब कुछ एनर्जी अब्सॉर्ब नहीं कर रहे, रिफ्लेक्ट नहीं कर रहे, पूरा ट्रांसमिट कर रहे। तो उस मटेरियल को एक नाम दिया, डायथर्मस मटेरियल, राइट? बस वो याद कर सकते हो आप। और कुछ दिया नेम्स?
नहीं, इतना ही।
जैसे परफेक्ट अब्जॉर्बर को हम ब्लैक बॉडी बोल रहे हैं, तो वैसे परफेक्ट ट्रांसमिटर्स को वो डायथर्मस मटेरियल बोल दिया, ठीक है?
कुछ भी अब्सॉर्ब नहीं करेगा।
कुछ भी अब्जॉर्ब भी नहीं, रिफ्लेक्ट भी नहीं, पूरा ट्रांसमिट।
ऐसे कौन होता है पर?
तो कुछ आइडियल मटेरियल्स होता है, बट ऐसे कोई आइडियल मटेरियल एग्जिस्ट करता नहीं है, बट जस्ट टू फॉर द सेक ऑफ योर अंडरस्टैंडिंग वो बताते हैं ज्यादा ट्रांसमिट करता है। अभी ग्लास देखो, लाइट को कम ऑब्जर्व करता है, बट रेडी ट्रांसमिट भी करता है
जब
ज्यादा।
तो करता है थोड़ा।
करता है आइडियल के लिए अब पूरा ट्रांसमिट कर देता है।
आइडियल से केसेस।
ठीक है, गॉट इट? So this is quite 5-star conclusion. What I want to say, you have understood A is equal to 1, E is equal to 1, right?
Yes.
Both are equal for a black body. Like that, for any other body, emissivity at a particular temperature is equal to absorptivity at that particular temperature. Got it? E is equal to A. Shall I go ahead?
Yes.
No. You can study Kirchhoff's law now. Can you read the statement from Kirchhoff's law in your book?
At a given temperature for all the bodies, the ratio of the spectral emissive power,
That
the
means E
ratio of the
lambda, E lambda,
upon A
spectral
lambda,
A lambda is equal to
constant, and this constant is equal to spectral emissive power
a
of
black body.
ideal black.
Got it? Now carefully observe. मतलब पर्टिकुलर टेम्परेचर के लिए पर्टिकुलर वेवलेंथ ज्यादा होता है ना, मैंने बोला at a given temperature one wavelength will be higher, right? And I am
Yes.
writing here a temperature dependent, मतलब emissive power of a body by emissive power of a black body at that temperature बोल रहा था. You see that point? At that temperature means for that temperature there will be a particular wavelength radiated in a high manner, right? So now spectral emissive power of a body to the ratio of absorptive emissive spectral absorptive power is equal to emissive power, spectral emissive power of a black body. That's what you want to say, right? थोड़ा हटके इधर देखो carefully. Can I write here? This is a theorem given by what? Kirchhoff, right? Carefully see. Can I write this as E lambda by E lambda B is equal to A lambda? Tell me. Just.
We can.
But carefully observe. E lambda is what? Emissive power.
Emissive power of any body.
तो कैन एमिसिव एट दैट पर्टिकुलर टेम्परेचर के लिए लैम्बडा मेंशन किया, मतलब स्पेक्ट्रल उस एट दैट पर्टिकुलर टेम्परेचर मींस एट दैट पर्टिकुलर वेवलेंथ आल्सो, राइट? वी कैन मेंशन, है ना? तो E lambda B means what? Emissive power of a black body at that particular temperature. This lambda you consider it as that temperature wavelength. Okay.
Okay.
What is E by EBB? Definition, by definition.
Emissive power, no?
No, E by EBB. E by EBB.
Emissivity.
Emissivity. तो E is equal to A हो गया नहीं हो गया?
हाँ वही है.
तो वही थ्योरम वो उन्होंने ऐसे एक और लैंग्वेज में बोला. व्हाट इज दिस? स्पेक्ट्रल एमिसिव पावर ऑफ ए बॉडी एट ए गिवन टेम्परेचर टू द absorptive emittive power is equal to emissive power of a spectral emissive power of a black body at that temperature. Got it? वैसे मेंशन कर सकते हैं बोर्ड के लिए, अगर if you are preparing तो for your board exam it is there. So this kind of Kirchhoff's law and all. You have to prepare. Mostly board exam will be cancelled for you as well. Like how they're cancelling for everyone.
Really?
नहीं रे, I'm telling just हो रहा है ना हर जगह. ठीक है, मजाक कर रहा हूँ.
Hope so.
Did you get it?
If it happens, then it is good only.
Okay. So you got it, the theorem. So then coming to, you understood Kirchhoff's law, you understood emissive power, spectral emissive power, absorptive power, spectral absorptive power, emissivity, then absorptivity, how good observers are good emitters according to Kirchhoff's law. What is Kirchhoff's law? Emissive power, spectral emissive power, E lambda.
Upon emissive power of a black body,
Upon spectral absorptive power of the same
absorptive
body is
power
equal
of
to emissive power of the
emissive power of a black
spectral emissive power of the black body.
power of the black body.
इसको ही सिंप्लीफाई करके
We
मैंने
just
लिया है E lambda by
moved it here.
तो E lambda by E lambda B is equal to A lambda. We know that E lambda by E lambda B is nothing but emissive power by EBB. That is equal to E. E is equal to A. Got it? Like that, E lambda is equal to A lambda. Got it? Shall we go ahead now?
Yes.
Now coming to, what are the laws those are left? Stephen's law
Stephen's law.
and Newton's law.
Newton's law.
And Stephen's law is one of the favorite for examiners. Okay.
Oh, that Ferris black body, that all have to read.
Ferris black body. Let me just wait.
Ferris.
Okay. So there is no perfect black body, as we have studied. Ideal student gets up early in the morning. Ideal student sleeps early in the night. Ideal student does not watch too many YouTube, Facebook, WhatsApp. Ideal student does not waste his time. Ideal student takes his lunch at a proper time. Ideal student gives the exam every Sunday without fail. Ideal student does not miss even a single class. So ideal student good खाना खाता है, मतलब खराब ये खाना नहीं खाते ताकि उनका तबीयत खराब हुआ तो एग्जाम पढ़ नहीं सकते. तो आइडियल स्टूडेंट सारे क्वालिटीज पढ़ के
The student does not exist.
there is no ideal student that exists. आइडियल स्टूडेंट एग्जिस्ट करता है बट ज्यादा उसके बारे में पढ़ते हैं हम, बट वो रियलिटी में एग्जिस्ट करता नहीं है. रियल बॉडी एग्जिस्ट करता है. तो वैसे रियल बॉडीज के साथ कैसे डील करने के पहले आइडियल बॉडीज को कैसे क्या होता है वो एक पढ़ते हैं. तो ये तो फिर भी देयर इज ए लैम्प ब्लैक मटेरियल which is absorbs 98 97 like that, is a good absorber.
Black तो कार्बन का कुछ तो आइसोटोप है.
now क्या करते हैं, Ferri has constructed a perfectly black body, at least almost close to perfectly black body, by using this double walled sphere. Double walled means here vacuum they will fill in. Okay,
like thermos.
Thermos, so that no energy will be outside radiated through this, through radiation or conduction or convection, because convection के लिए material you need, right? So that material you are not keeping here by keeping the vacuum. So then the energy will not be radiated outside, well, conducted or convected, through convection or conduction will not happen. So by using this double walled, that radiation also will be limited. Okay. So now what happens, and there will be a hole here and there is a wedge here. Okay, conical projection. Okay, now whatever that is light incident here, and it is coated with lamp black here. For suppose
inner surface,
when it is coated, when it is hit like this, okay, light ray is coming in, very small hole they keep, very small. Now what I told you, 97 or 98% will be absorbed by the lamp black or not? Yes. Suppose if you send 10 units, for example, I am telling to make you feel understand with numbers, 10 units of energy is sent here.
8 units तो absorb हो जाएगा.
9.8. 9.8
Almost.
98 ना 9 एब्जॉर्ब हो जाते हैं
9.8.
पहले, पर बाद में 0.2 रिफ्लेक्शन या ट्रांसमिशन कुछ भी होता है ना, 0.2 जो भी है 0.2 यूनिट्स, बट वो 0.2 यूनिट्स इंसिडेंट किधर फॉल करेगा, एक और लैम्प बैक सरफेस में फॉल होगा नहीं होगा, इधर रिफ्लेक्ट होने के बाद बताओ ना।
अंदर ही अंदर रिफ्लेक्ट होगा।
नो नो 0.2 में 98% अभी, गॉट इट, 98 बाय
हाँ,
100 है,
फिर उसका 98, फिर जो
बहुत
आएगा
कम,
उसका 98,
मतलब उतना ऑब्जर्व हो गया ना,
नेग्लिजिबल है।
तो बाकी कितना बचा, 0.2 इंटू 2/100 बचा, राइट, दैट इज 0.2/100 ही रिफ्लेक्ट हुआ उसका एग्जाम्पल बता, दैट मीन 0.004, राइट, 3 zeros, तो ये इतना रिफ्लेक्ट हुआ अभी इसके बाद, राइट, उसमें 98% अगेन ऑब्जर्व हो गया, बट उसमें 2% अभी भी बचा, दैट मीन्स 2/100, राइट, दैट मीन्स 0.00004, गॉट इट, 1 2 3 देन बाद में एक और रिफ्लेक्शन हुआ इधर, उसमें अगेन 2/100 ही रिफ्लेक्ट हो रहे हैं, समझा, ऐसे पहली बार ही ज्यादा अब्जॉर्प्शन हो जाता है, but after that another reflection, another maximum amount of energy is absorbed, so but very little energy will be left, finally even if a light ray comes out also, it will be of much lesser energy, majority of the energy is trapped in this black body, and because the maximum 99% के ऊपर 99.9% के ऊपर आप absorption कर पा रहे हो, so this body is called as, you're able to do it, Ferris
ब्लैक बॉडी।
got it. Did you understand the phenomena here?
यस।
Is there anything left here? No.
जस्ट अ मिनट सर, आई जस्ट चार्ज।
Stephen's law says that emissive power of a black body, what is this?
एमिसिव पावर
Black body is proportional to the
T⁴.
T raised to absolute temperature to the power 4. Okay. So now इसको मैं जब ऐसे लिख सकता हूँ, केयरफुली समझिएगा, emissive power of a black body is proportional to absolute temperature power 4. Then can I remove this proportionality? Can I write a
And constant
that constant is
5.67 into 10 raised to -8.
5.67 into 10 raised to -8. So what to the emissive power unit is what? Emissive power is Q by AT, right? Q by T is what, right? Power. Emissive power is what? Q by AT, right? So Q by T is what, right?
Q by
Energy
T is what?
watt per meter square, right?
Unit, हाँ.
Watt per meter square. Again, this temperature will go this side for sigma. That means this is for emissive power unit. Emissive power unit is watt per meter square, but whereas
By temperature, by Kelvin.
emissive power of a sigma unit is watt per meter square Kelvin power 4. Got it? Is this a unit given or not? Watt per meter square Kelvin power 4. Watt per meter square Kelvin power 4. Sigma value. Okay. Now, see, emissive power of a black body is equal to sigma T power 4, but carefully observe. Can I write it as Q by AT is equal to sigma T power 4? Then can I write Q by T is equal to sigma AT
Sigma
power,
80 power 4. तो power is equal to sigma.
Power radiated is equal to sigma AT power 4, right? Got it? By this body. But another important point is power radiated due to, wait, here only I will tell you here. Okay. Power radiated by any body, by, this is black body, right? Whatever the information is given. Tell me.
This is for black body. What we have
For any body means you have to multiply EA sigma T power 4. I'll tell you why. E by EBB is equal to what? E, right?
emissivity.
When you want to write capital E at any body is equal to E into EBB, can you write or not? This is for all EBB, right? This formula is for all EBB. If you want to get for any body, you should multiply EBB with E or not from this equation. Tell me.
So that will get emissivity.
Emissivity into any body. For black body, it will be sigma 80 per. For exam, many times they given directly black body, but sometimes they might give you general body, like gray body in your textbook as it mentioned. So we can write this as EA sigma T power 4. Got it? Power radiated by any body at the temperature is nothing but is equal to EA sigma T power 4. Got it? This is quite important.
Just we need to multiply it by small e.
Small e. Now you carefully observe. पावर अगर emit कर रहा है तो absorb भी करेगा ना, सराउंडिंग के टेम्परेचर के ऊपर डिपेंड करता है. So now power absorbed, I will write it as A sigma. Black body means A will become 1, but A sigma T naught T surroundings power 4. Got it? Or T naught power 4. Got it? This is surrounding temperature.
नहीं, last point नहीं समझा सर.
Surroundings will also radiate energy, right? Apart from any temperature.
हाँ.
देखो आपका, this is how much money is going from your pocket. But I told you surroundings भी radiate करता है because it is having a temperature apart from 0 Kelvin, right? Then आपको भी surrounding से कुछ मिलता है ना, नहीं
मिलता है.
तो this is going out. अगर if you want to write net heat going out, that means what you are giving or what it is coming. Both if you add, that means if you are giving it is minus 100, if it is getting it is plus 50, then net how much your loss you are having? 50 rupees, right? 100 you are giving, 50 you are getting. That means 50 you are losing, right? You might be giving 100, but what net you are losing? Only 50, right?
Yes.
You are able to get my point?
Yes, net we are finding out.
So net find out करने के लिए पहले हम ये भी find out करना है. We have to find out how much it is coming to us, right? How much energy is getting absorbed by the body, right?
Yes.
That absorption means surrounding should be radiating. Surrounding should be radiating means surrounding temperature it is dependent on. Are you getting? So I can write this as absorptive coefficient A. How much?
E is equal to A से A आ जाएगा.
What we wrote, I'll tell carefully. You see. Absorbed by Q incident is equal to what? A you write, right? For perfectly black body, this A will become 1. You know it. But you carefully observe. Incident will be dependent on what? Surrounding radiation or not? So surrounding radiation, we can write this as A sigma T naught power 4 or not? T naught is surrounding temperature. Radiation is dependent upon this temperature, surrounding absorption is depending upon this temperature. Are you getting this my point? How much energy is incident?
No. Temperature नहीं समझ में आ रहा.
How much you are able to give to the outside will depend upon your pocket money, and how much money you are going to get is not dependent upon you. Is dependent upon the money that others are having, right?
Okay. Got it.
तो QA by QI is equal to A, but पहले कितना absorb होगा किसके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है, कितना इंसिडेंट भी हो रहा है, राइट? ये फिक्स्ड है, मतलब ये नहीं. इंसिडेंट किसके ऊपर डिपेंड करता है? जो सराउंडिंग के टेम्परेचर के ऊपर.
हाँ, सराउंडिंग पे डिपेंड करेगा.
वही बोला मैंने. सपोज इफ आपका टेम्परेचर सराउंडिंग से बहुत ज्यादा है तो ज्यादा रेडिएशन होगा, कम अब्जॉर्प्शन होगा, बोला मैंने पहले से.
ज्यादा होगा.
हाँ, क्यों? इस रेडिएशन का टेम्परेचर हमारा रेडिएटिंग बॉडी का टेम्परेचर ज्यादा है। अगर बॉडी का टेम्परेचर कम है, सराउंडिंग का टेम्परेचर ज्यादा है, अब्जॉर्प्शन ज्यादा होगा क्योंकि सराउंडिंग के टेम्परेचर के पास ज्यादा एनर्जी है। अगर दोनों टेम्परेचर इक्वल है तो देन कितना रेडिएट होता है उतना अब्जॉर्ब होता है। यू गॉट माय पॉइंट नो? बिकॉज दोनों के टेम्परेचर सेम है। वर यू एबल टू रिलेट इट और नॉट?
Yes.
Can I write A sigma T power 4? If it is a black body, I will write it as A sigma T power T naught power 4. If it is a general body, can I write this as A sigma T power 4 or not? The same formula, but here I have written as surrounding temperature and absorption coefficient. Got it? Did you
For
understand?
anybody, what will write?
Power radiated, we will write it as anybody. E A sigma T body power 4. Got it? Like the P absorbed, can I write this as A sigma T surrounding power 4 or T naught power 4, you can write depending upon what you are going to mention. Temperature for surroundings. Got it? Did you understand both of them? You did not study at all in this class, in the class. So now carefully observe here. Can I write here as net heat loss? If I ask you net power loss or net power loss, can I write this as, how can I, power radiated minus power absorbed, right? How much money you are having means how much money you are giving. How much money you are losing means how much money you are spending and how much money you are getting, right? Did you understand how I wrote? Absorption is depending upon surrounding temperature, radiation is depending upon the body temperature. Absorption है इसलिए I wrote absorption coefficient. Got it? That is QA by Q is equal to A. Incident I wrote like this, but into A I wrote to get the absorption energy. Got it? A into Q incident. Carefully absorb EA sigma TB power 4 minus AA sigma T surrounding power 4, right? But one thing we know, for a given body, A is equal to E using Kirchhoff's law. So can I write
So A is equal to,
E? I can write A also. You can write this as E or not.
हाँ उसको कॉमन कर लेंगे.
E A common, sigma common.
Sigma is common.
TB power 4 minus TS power 4, right? Is it given or not? This is the, that is nothing but what? Power radiate means what? TQ by dt or not?
Yes.
EA sigma TB power 4 minus TS power 4, right? So this is this what given as a,
Good afternoon, Miss.
is this what given in your book or not? EA sigma into TB power 4 minus TS power 4.
Yes.
Did you understand with the concept connection, everything? You just have faith in this law. But you carefully understand here. From here only I will derive Newton's law of cooling also. From Stefan's law only I will derive. The rate of net heat loss or net power loss can be defined as EA sigma into T power 4 T body power 4 minus T surrounding power 4. On this formula, number of times questions have been asked. On this formula also, number of times examiners have shown special interest in asking questions. Okay. I hope this is understood for you, everything. Huh?
Yes.
You can revise all these points before coming to the next class so that we will complete Newton's laws of cooling and we'll solve problems in another 2 class. So kal we will have a class and Monday also we'll have a class. You make
हाँ Tuesday और Wednesday हम break ले लेंगे.